Hey, what's going on, guys? Danky here. I'm just going for a little cruise before I get home. I'll take you guys down one of my more favorite roads to ride around here. I mentioned before that I like to go down the forest areas and stuff, and it's a pretty nice cruise over here. Usually see a few bikes. I gotta be home probably within 45 minutes. I ordered a pizza, so I mean, it's no big deal. But we always wait for delivery drivers. We'll have this one wait for us. Yao Ming. Green light, bro. Yeah, so I wanted to here's the bike. I wanted to talk about that whole thing going on in New York, about that bike gang that beat the shit out of that one driver that was driving that Range Rover. You know, they've been talking about it a lot on TV and shit. I've seen it on the news. It's on the news all day, actually. I mean, you can look at it two different ways. They were a big bike gang. I don't know if you guys haven't seen it. There was a big bike gang cruising down the streets in New York, and there was a Range Rover that was just driving along, and one of the bikers decided to get in front of the Range Rover and start braking pretty hard. And due to that, the Range Rover actually rear-ended the one of the bikes. This Mustang's following me. It was just pulled over in the same parking lot I was pulled over in. And I pulled out the same time I did. Yeah, the Range Rover rear-ended one of the bikes, and I guess the bikes followed him down a few miles and surrounded him. And when they surrounded him, he feared for his life, hit the gas, and knocked a bunch of bikes out of the way, and actually like totally ran over one dude, like fucking threw him to the ground and just completely ran over his whole body. And I actually just saw about 20 minutes ago that they think that that biker that got ran over will probably never be able to walk again. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of a big thing going on over there. I mean, like I said, you could really look at it two ways. I don't know why that biker was in front of that car trying to slow down like that. It looked like he was almost trying to make the car come to a stop. But and I mean, that car, that Range Rover should have never, when they surrounded him, they should have never just fucking ran over to the dude. I mean, lay on your horn, or, you know, try to get out, like creep slowly to get out, not just fucking ram the guy and run over his legs and shit. But yeah, I like this road over here. See, it's fucking nice over here. But yeah, everyone's calling the bikers a bunch of assholes. After they followed the dude down and blocked him in, they had bikers taking off their helmets to crack his fucking windows to pull him out of his car, which they did, and they beat the shit out of him. They put the dude in the hospital for a little bit, beating him up. The guy had his wife and a toddler kid in the car. His wife was actually pretty hot. They showed a picture of her on the news. She's real fucking hot, actually. But yeah, I mean, he should have never ran the guy over. Like, here's another bike. Got a Gixxer over there. Yeah, he should have never ran over the guy like an asshole like that. I mean, fucking try to get out of there, but don't just plow over the guy. And then, I mean, you can look at it as like the driver's view. He was scared of his life, and he wanted to keep him and his family safe, and the only way out was to fucking run over the guy, which, I mean, I don't agree with, but whatever. So yeah, that's a big controversy going on in New York right now. Yeah, these are all forest roads over here. It's just like the Cook County Forest Preserve. It's a nice cruise. It's not too cold out today. It's actually pretty warm out today. It was in the 80s. It's supposed to rain the next 2 days, so figure I didn't ride to work today. It was too tired in the morning. It was a little foggy and I didn't want to risk it. But yeah, it's gonna rain the next 2 days, so I figured let's get out, ride a little bit while the weather's decent. I mean, I'm guessing we only have about probably another 3 weeks of riding weather before you really got to start suiting up. I got my coat coming in online. I ordered a Joe Rocket Atomic 3 or Atomic 4 textile jacket, and I got some winter gloves coming in, and so I mean that'll keep me warm, especially in the morning on the way to work. It's got a little lining inside that you could take out. It's waterproof. You can take the lining out when you get too hot, which I mean, I don't know how it's going to be in the summer. It might be too warm in the summer, but it'll definitely towards, you know, like the fall time, I think it'll work good. It sucks, man. I fucking hate when it rains out. Hopefully this kind of weather lasts for a while. Our winter wasn't too bad actually this year. We didn't get too much snow. Felt like it was a short winter. We got a fin ball rolling. But yeah, see, there's always bikes on these roads here. You know what? I'm gonna actually follow these guys. I like this route over here. These fucking Harley guys. I always see people too, I know, riding down here. Just a cool spot to be, I guess. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that whole biker situation that was going on, and wanted to put another video up. Any of you guys watching my video, if you have a topic that you want me to talk about or discuss or bullshit about, just leave a comment or whatever, and I'll put that in one of the videos. There's another biker throwing his little Harley wave out, little 2 fingers towards the ground wave. I love these turns too on this road, man. Yeah, you get people. I see a lot of bikes in this parking lot too here. They always meet up here. I used to fish over here a while ago. I actually got a funny story. I had a buddy that had a... Oh. Come on, man. You don't gotta stop right in the fucking middle of the street and block the street, man. Seriously? Fucking hillbillies. I had a buddy that had a like a motorized boat that we brought in that lake, and it was like an expensive ass boat too. It was probably like a $300 toy, and we brought it in that lake over there, and we were driving it around, and it actually flipped over when it was pretty far out. My friends like telling me to go in and get it. I'm like, fuck that, I ain't going swimming. And it was cold out too. It was probably in the 50s. I'm like, dude, there's no way I'm jumping in the fucking water right now when it's like 50 something degrees out. You're fucking nuts. Yeah, there's a lot of traffic right now. This is that one road I was talking about in my other video where that lady fucking almost had me rear-end her because she wanted to save a cat. But yeah, he when the boat flipped over, he wanted me to go in there. I was like, fuck no, I ain't getting in there. So he took all his clothes off, jumped in the lake in like 50-degree weather in his boxers. Really funny, and swam out pretty far just to get this boat. But alright, yeah guys, I will talk to you later.